So, let me tell you a quick story about this idiot who was in his living room one night and decided that he wanted to watch a YouTube video and eat some food on one side, have the laptop on a pillow on the other side, recline his chair and just enjoy his night and, you know, get some entertainment in. And as he's eating his food, next thing you know, the laptop takes a tumble onto the floor, the corner of the screen hits the floor first, and the entire side of the screen now is cracked. That idiot is this guy, and I'm gonna tell you the whole story right after this. What's up guys, DJ Busby back with another video on the DJ Network, and I hate that I'm even saying this on the DJ Network. I can't believe how careless I was. You guys heard that story at the start of this video, and I'm ashamed to say that yeah, that story is exactly what happened to me. Some of you guys have your own horror stories. I'd love to hear them in the comments below. They suck. Especially when you're a DJ and you have a lot of gigs coming up, important gigs. You have to travel internationally. Yeah, that was a situation. I had a flight in like 2-3 weeks to go DJ internationally, and my screen cracked on my MacBook. I couldn't believe that actually happened. So, the reason I'm bringing this video to you guys today is because there's a lot of lessons besides not eating or not having your laptop on a pillow while you're reclined in a chair. There's some lessons that I actually did take away from this that I think could save you guys a lot of headache if anything does happen to your laptop. So the initial problem, breaking your laptop. Mine was in a very stupid way, but yours could be in a very innocent way that accidentally happens. It could be something that's not even your fault. A little sibling accidentally throws it or knocks it off the table. You accidentally knock it off the table. Whatever the case is, if your laptop, your DJ primary laptop breaks, there's a few things that you need to keep in mind when it comes to your laptop and your workstation, because theoretically that's what it is. This is where your primary workstation is as a DJ. So the very first thing that you need to keep in mind, always have a backup of your computer and your music in at least 2 to 3 different places. That's been a horror story of mine years back. I don't even want to get into that. We'll save that for another video. Have a backup of your computer. All right, that's 1. 2, please guys, I know it sucks and I know I can't believe I'm actually saying this because I hate having to do it, but the fact of the matter is it's important. Go to Apple or any Apple certified places to fix your laptop. The reason I say that, I broke my laptop, took it in to get fixed. When I took it into Apple to get fixed, they said, okay, we'll fix it, but the price is $1 million friggin' dollars. So I said, oh my God. And at that time, I didn't have it, straight up. You know, I had bought this laptop weeks before this actually happened. I got to the Mac store and gotten a brand new 2015 model, late December. You DJs should know about that, especially if you don't want the friggin' adapters on it. Brand new computer, weeks, I think a couple months actually later, falls to the ground and the screen cracks. Take it into Apple, and this is after spending the $4 grand. They tell me it's now another, I think, 15 to 2 grand to fix it. I said, are you kidding me? I don't have it. I don't. So what do? I take it to a third-party place to go and get fixed. So obviously they're going to be charging a much less fee. They're getting these random parts from different places, probably not Apple certified, you know what I mean? And just putting the stuff in your computer so that it just turns on and works to your liking. But you don't actually know what happens to your computer if they're not certified. The reality is they could be doing anything to your laptop, especially if you're not a person that regularly opens your laptop or knows exactly what's inside. They could be going in there and taking out whatever they want and replacing it with whatever they want and keeping those legit parts for the next customer. You really don't know what's going on. So, a little further in that story, I actually get the fix through the third-party store. They fix the laptop, I take it home, it's turning on, it's working, great. But next thing I know, it starts to shut down out of nowhere, as you could see in this video. It would just overheat, the fan would go to the maximum, and then it would just flatline and turn off. So I take it back to them. I say, guys, what the hell is this? My screen was broken. Why are the internals not working like how they used to? Oh, well, I'm not sure, but we'll investigate. Let them investigate it. They call me back a day later. Oh, we noticed this part's not working. We need to replace it. Okay, how much is that gonna cost? Pretty much that happened to me twice in 2 different scenarios with this third-party company. So not only did I end up still spending the exact same amount of money I would have spent at Apple, I ended up getting a bad fix job and had to end up going to Apple anyways. So that was painful. And the amount of money that I spent, I might as well have gotten a completely new MacBook. So that's a lesson that was learned from me that I'm trying to share with you guys. Go to anything Apple, Apple Store, Apple certified fixers that can actually fix your laptop. And if they give you a price, guys, just pay it. Because they know what they're doing and they're liable if it doesn't work after they've actually fixed it. The last thing you want to do is go to a third-party company or try to do something yourself and your computer crashes mid-gig. That's the last thing you want. Now, don't get me wrong. Some third-party stores or some people that actually know how to fix these things do amazing work. And some people have great stories that, you know, I went to a third party. I actually had a better laptop than what I originally brought in. Don't get me wrong. If you got a good experience, again, share it in the comments below. But I wouldn't recommend it considering what you heard I went through. I had to end up spending almost the amount of money that I would have bought a new MacBook for. So that really sucked. But again, I was young. It happened. What are you going to do? You just take the L and keep it moving. Another thing to keep in mind, if you do get the warranty, the Apple Care, which they really don't care much about you, but if you get the Apple Care, it's not going to cover much in terms of physical damage. So you do something like drop your laptop and the screen cracks, it's not going to cover that. So something to keep in mind is it doesn't really cover physical damages yet. The employee told me that one day they might, but I'm not holding my breath. But a similar story, not quite related, but at the same time, it adds to this video. I had one of those battery recall situations where Apple calls or sends an email to everybody with a certain model of Apple product and says, we need to recall these products and replace your battery. So it happened. I got the recall for my MacBook. I sent it in. When I sent it in, I left it with them for a week when I went away on vacation. When I came back, they did the free replacement of the battery, but then gave me a bill for almost $700 saying that there was water damage in my MacBook and they had to replace the motherboard in order to replace the battery. They can't do one fix if there's another problem in the MacBook that requires attention. So basically what I'm saying is if you crack your screen, they can't fix your screen if there's water damage on your motherboard. That's ridiculous in my opinion because all I want is one thing fixed, but they're saying, you know, the parts might affect each other if one is damaged and they can't take that risk, so everything needs to be in proper condition. So they gave me this bill, and luckily, in my defense, nobody ever contacted me to at least warn me that there was this fee associated with fixing my MacBook. So when I raised awareness to the manager, he simply said, just go on. Like, nobody called you, we checked our records, we're sorry, it's a $0 bill, you have a new motherboard now, carry on. So that was after my previous situation, so it did feel good that, you know, I got a brand new motherboard, a new keyboard, because that comes with a new battery and all of that good stuff. So, you know, the universe balances itself sometimes. But take that story, guys, and really take in what I've said. Third parties are not the best places to go when it comes to fixing your MacBook. I would suggest not even going to them to soup up your MacBook. I've had horror stories where I've gone to replace the CD drive in my MacBook with an SSD drive, and then my computer just overheats mid-party and crashes. You don't again, people have their good stories, don't get me wrong, but I'm just sharing my experiences. So, you know, take that story for what it is, apply it to your situations, whatever they may be, and just try to do the right things when it comes to your workstation, all right? Your laptop is probably the nucleus of your business. It's the most important thing as a DJ, all right? So take care of it, back it up, don't be careless with it like me, and believe me, I have not messed with this laptop since. And that happened with a case on it, so you don't want it to happen to you, trust me. Be careful with your stuff, guys. Back it up a million times and go to Apple. Get it fixed by the right people if you have a MacBook. If you don't have a MacBook, this video is not for you. This channel is not for you. I don't know why you're using a Windows PC. I'm playing. Alright guys, thank you for watching another video on the DJ Network, and I will see you on the next one.